What's going on, guys? It's Sep, and today we are going to be going over the Trespasser. Trespasser is something I've made a video on before, but this is way before the M&K buff. Recently, this last Tuesday, we received a huge 20% fall-off buff to all sidearms, specifically to target M&K and allow it to do better on M&K. Now, this was a global buff that just so happened to buff all sidearms across the board, and this makes controller one heck of a tool now for sidearms specifically, because they've always been good with sidearms. But we're not going to go over all that today. You know, we can go over Drang and, you know, the difference between the M&K and controller in another video. This is going to be how you can just scrape together the easiest wins I've ever seen in Rumble. I feel like we've not been this strong ever. Maybe Peacekeeper Terrible Titan, but like this is a whole nother level. So I'll go over my build. I am going to be using the Gunslinger class due to the fact that when you dodge, you'll be getting a whole bunch more handling and everything, and that'll help me out specifically with whatever primary special weapon I want to use between Reese Walker, Thoughtless, maybe a Slug. I switch between a whole bunch of different things, and I think it's also very nice to have the weighted knives and trip mines. This does make it so that I am also able to have triple 100 stats. I'll have my dim link in the description below, just in case anyone wants to see kind of what my loadout is. But it is absolutely insane how much utility the Trespasser gives you and how much of a steamroll it is. So let's go over the Mechaneer Strict Sleeve and why it's so important. Mechaneer Strict Sleeve gives you 100 handling and reload to all sidearms, so this already is going to be completely maxed out. So all we have to worry about is our primary weapon and the handling revolving around that. And like I said, I run solar, so I can use absolutely whatever I want. So this turns Trespasser into a monster, but the big thing is if my shields ever crack and I swap to a sidearm, any sidearm, it gives it a 35% buff. Now, I tried out Surprise Attack because in Rumble, you steamroll people, you get double kills all the time. For some reason, the double kills are so tight, it's genuinely not worth it. So I don't use Surprise Attack. I just use High Energy Fire and take advantage whenever I get my super. It's just a nice little free buff. I do not recommend Surprise Attack. I don't think it's worth. I genuinely don't think it's worth it. It doesn't come up as often as you think it would. But we are using a whole bunch of sidearm mods. I did throw in sniper targeting just so I can use a sniper because it's very fun. But whenever you're in a clutch situation and your shields are broken, swap to your sidearm, you will melt whoever's in front of you, and then Trespasser will go ahead and clean up, because with Trespasser, after a kill, and if you get that super free Mechaneers kill, then you get a 6-round burst, and if you hit all heads, that kills the person. So your accuracy will allow Trespasser to continue to steamroll people as the 6-round burst lasts for 10 seconds. You're in combat constantly in Rumble. It's literally back-to-back-to-back 6-round bursts. That first one is the hardest, and 491 RPMs are incredible on M&K. So I highly recommend that you guys give Trespasser a go if you are running Rumble. This is not a Trials build. I have a whole separate slew of sidearms. I've been using Peace Bond, been using Forgiveness, Forerunner, all of that for Trials and Survival. But for Rumble, this is literally free wins, and I'll show you guys why. Let's hop into a game. I've missed you all. I'm sorry for the hiatus. To go over that real quick, in the last month I've moved countries, gone to TwitchCon, had to purchase a new setup, and we got COVID in the house. So it's just a whole mess of things going on. I'm back. We're going to have consistent videos going out. Even when I take a week off in November, I will literally have videos going out that entire week, even when I won't be on Twitch. If you guys do want updates, remember to follow my Twitter. That's where you can always keep in touch with me. But the YouTube is now back to full time, so I appreciate you guys' patience. Let's hop into the game. All right, looks like we had a game of Pacifica. Perfect, nice and close range. And Trespasser also has a pretty decent amount of range, so that'll be nice, as opposed to my Peace Bond. If you guys can get Rangefinder right now, Rangefinder is currently not nerfed on sidearms, so I highly recommend that you guys give that a go, but it is going to be nerfed extremely soon. So don't rely on it. All right, let's see. We get a kill before we were killed. The curse is over. Unrepentant is your buff, so keep an eye on that. It looks like we're going to be just out of combat, so let's go ahead and approach the situation just a little more careful. We are in between two people, so we'll go ahead and hop out. Make sure that we're watching our back. Once we get one of these two, we'll be all good to go. I did get that pick, so I'll go ahead and challenge this person. 6-round burst. Immediately get Unrepentant again. and then we just continue to challenge. As you can see, extremely easy to steamroll. Tunnel vision also makes it nice. That's the catalyst. This person's very weak, so we can openly challenge. Oh, I forgot to tell you, Mechaneer's Trick Sleeve gives 50 AE to sidearms. 50. So, all sidearms have great inner accuracy. Let's go ahead and throw that down. They are not going to push us, so that's fine. We'll leave them. Don't want to fight a shotgun on a corner. Maybe we will. Make sure that we're taking out the people behind us first. Our shields are cracked, but we want to keep unrepentant. This is the machine gun. Let's not get stuck. There are 3 people around us. Look for a way out. We can gladly just kind of hop into this because we know where they'll be. Drang is extremely strong on controller right now. So if you miss a shot against Drang, it has the TTK to basically trade with you every time at the bare minimum. The reason that it's not as great on M&K is that the single fires have this weird like thing when they shoot, the gun kicks over the reticle so you can't even see. It's very strange. Okay, this guy is sitting in the back. Sounds like Cloud Strike, so we're just gonna go ahead and challenge over here instead. Trust the 6-round burst. That does give unrepentant. Okay, let's go ahead and snipe this one since we wasted our burst. There is one on our left. See if we can run forward. Really just try to get ahead of being trapped. Does sound like a single fire sidearm. It's okay, we love assists. There we go, we were able to predict it based on radar. Gonna go ahead and push back over here. Wasn't sure what we were getting into, just in case they had a shotgun. Pulled out the sword. Did get picked because I thought they were fighting, but that was just my fault. I didn't even see the kill pop up in the feed. If you're curious how I had so much sword ammo right there, if you have enhanced sword scav on right now, with an eager edge sword, you just get loads. Loads of ammo. We have 100 discipline, might as well use it. We've got them to completely back off. Let's go ahead and engage down here at our optimal range. That is a linear fusion rifle. Our buff lasts a very long time. Enhanced sword scav also only works on heavy that's laying on the ground. If you were curious, it doesn't work off the wall. And we were able to get the 6-round burst off. So it worked out. As you can see, incredibly strong sidearm. So, it's quite literally free games in Rumble. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm not exaggerating. I genuinely think it's the best weapon in the game. Has base 29 AE, so 79 with the Mechaneer's Trick Sleeve. All you need is 60 on a primary for it to feel good in the air. This feels fantastic. And then the tunnel vision just makes it insanely easy. It's not hard. I'm not showing you a build that's inaccessible. It's extremely good, and I highly recommend that you guys give it a go. This is not getting nerfed anytime soon, as this is not one of the sidearms of the rangefinder, so you can expect this to stick around for quite a while. I would expect at least till the end of the season. So if you guys like the video, make sure to drop a like. Once again, sorry for the short little hiatus. I do appreciate everyone's patience, and we are back to full time, and Destiny's infinitely loading as it does. I appreciate you guys, and I hope you have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.